slow down. No, can you feel it too? There ain't no stopping now. Feet off the ground, head to the sky. Yeah, wind by my side. You in my vision, directly we collide. You pull me in, I don't resist. Time seems to fly, but the clock doesn't tick. I crash into you, we both feel the hit. We both feel the way that our chemicals mix, and I wish that
I just keep my eyes shut. Maybe this time it'll be enough.
So I need the dark. Without you here, I wouldn't never see the stars. I'm headed for you. Put on the gas. I'm coming straight at you, no looking back.
Statue. Your heart is a magnet, I'm coming at you. Girl, you're my target, I'm aiming at you. You're a comet, I'm trying to catch you. We can break any rule they ever taught you. Forget about anything they ever bought you. Cause me and you don't need a lot in this world to get by. Plus you know I got you, you pull me in. I don't resist, time seems to fly but the clock doesn't tick. I crash into you, we both feel the hit. We both feel the way that our chemicals mix. And I wish that
if I just keep my eyes shut, maybe this time it'll be enough.
So I need the dark. Without you here, I wouldn't never see the stars. I'm headed for you. Put on the gas. I'm coming straight at you, no looking back.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. We're here to do DOTA Pit tonight, Season 4. We'll be beginning shortly. We're waiting for one last player to join in from 99%, and then we're good to go. Before we start, I'm going to quickly check your mic, Ryu, because I think I've also got to change some settings here, because I mucked around with them the other day. How you doing, man?
I'm good. Evening, sir.
Terrible connection. Absolutely terrible connection. Let's try this again. Let's try. We have Mr. Robotnik. All right, how are we doing now?
Hello, hello.
Hi.
How does this sound? Let me listen to myself.
It sounds. This sounds like ass.
Well, I can hear myself, and I sound fine.
Yeah, no, your mic is fine. It's just the internet connection right now.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's this bad.
Is it all? Does it sound like I'm talking like this?
It sounds like you're lagging. Like that's all. That's it. And if you were trying to do like, does it sound like I'm talking like this? Then that obviously wouldn't be effective because then you'd end up just cropping out a word because you're talking like you're lagging. Do I sound do I sound normal to you?
Yeah. Yes. You sound perfect. Perfect.
And what's going on, Ryu?
I have no idea, Toby. Let me see how it sounds on stream.
Do you want to quickly restart your Skype and see if that helps?
Yeah, let me do that.
Alright. Luckily, this is why we do some tests beforehand. Yeah, so we're still just waiting on our last player to arrive. And then we're good to go. And in fact, he just got in. Alright, we're gonna give this another shot with Ryu.
Hello,
Alright.
hello.
Hi, Ryu.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's some good stuff, Skype.
Thanks a lot, Skype. Thanks a lot. Alright, all 5 players are inside the game. We're going to start in just a moment, so stay tuned. We'll get underway. Hello everybody, and welcome to Dota Pit Season 4 by G2A. I'm Toby1, I'm your host for the English live stream tonight. Only one series coming your way. Originally it was 2, but that game got pushed back a little bit, but don't worry. Don't worry, we will be getting there eventually. This is the grid we're into. It is European Group B, where it is getting very, very thick up on the top grid there. 1, 2, 3 is the team which is 99%, sorry, I read them like the Southeast Asian team. 99% is the team who is basically out of it right now. With their 2 losses, it would have to be a miracle for them to qualify for the top position. Like, stars will have to align for this to actually come out that way. But it is possible for them to make the number 1 spot if they get 2 zeros. Team Spirit, however, in a better position for them to actually get 2 zeros and get all the way in. Now I realize I've talked for way too long because, 1, the draft is already underway, so we'll throw ourselves into that one, and I can welcome in my co-caster, Ryu, for the night. Hi, man. What's happening?
Yeah, I'm hoping it'll be a girthy night. I'm going to steal Katagai's famous lines, but I've seen too many stomps, you know, the 20-minute GGs, 25 here and there, and I just want to see some good Dota tonight. Give me some of that luck, Toby.
I don't know if we're going to get some luck. It's definitely going to be quality over quantity tonight, as I know there's a lot of big games out there that everyone is tuning into. I never know what to get, like what we're going to get from the Serbians and the Croatians, because that's basically what this lineup is. Like they've reformed former Fnatic of 4 years ago in order to make this team called 99%. And every single one of them, apart from Mitch, is listed as a stand-in. So it is still a roster they've played with a couple of times. Primarily their game against Vega. Obviously they didn't go too well, but they were playing against Vega. So it's understandable.
It's going to be very hard for them to pull off at least a 1-1 in this situation. And if they could get 2-0, then like you said, they potentially have a chance, but Team Spirit on paper looks a lot better. And yeah, we'll just have to see if they do show up today for 99%.
Yeah. I'm also interested to see how well Team Spirit are going to play. They've already off to a great start with the draft. OD as well as Nature's Prophet. It's very difficult to go wrong with those 2 heroes. But Team Spirit haven't been looking that solid of late. There's a lot of games which you kind of question. It's like, okay, did they really deserve to qualify for the major?
Right.
One of the biggest questions that was hovering over their heads. But their recent run, like they did beat out London Conspiracy, who were causing a lot of upset victories recently. They went 2-0 up against them. That was 4 nights ago. If we go back to last night, they did get the 1-0 victory over Power Rangers. I believe that was over in the WePlay tournament. But before that, like it's been a bit of an iffy run. Like they lost both of their series to Na'Vi on that one night. They managed to take a game off Vega, but they also drew another series with Vega, which was actually their Dota Pit matchup. And before that point, they haven't played games. Like you have to go back to the 27th of January to find a game up against VG. But yeah, Team Spirit still with a lot to prove and a lot to work out before, 2 weeks when we head to the major?
Yeah, that's what the day I remember when everybody was cheering Navi's back, because they beat a...
Navi's amazing! Navi just got by London Conspiracy!
yeah, that happened.
Navi is gone.
Yep. That was pretty good games from London Conspiracy, though. Finally shutting down Navi.
They were playing some really solid Dota that time.
All right. So in this game, Toby's going to be my analyst, and I'm going to introduce the draft here.
Oh, really? Is that how this is going to work? Okay.
All right.
Roll it out.
For 99%, we have the Chin, Io, Gyrocopter, and Lycan ban, and they picked up the Vengeful Spirit and the Bane. Where Team Spirit, they banned out the Invoker, Batrider, Zeus, Death Prophet, and they picked up OD and Nature's Prophet.
Yeah, this is Team Spirit having wonderful lane presence more than anything else, as well as a great amount of push, and you'll see in their second phase of bans, they're taking out a lot of the easy go-to D-push that 99% would look for, taking out both the Death Prophet as well as the Zeus, who are great at that, because you realize the Bane and the Vengeful Spirit, while lane presence might be great, they can't deal with an all-out push. The look towards, well, luckily the Chen was banned out. I don't know if Team Spirit's going to go into one of their major picks, which is the Enchantress pickup. But that is where my eyes would start to turn. Be very concerned about the 99% ability to defend their buildings early on. How well did I do? How well did I do?
You did good. You did good. You didn't talk about the gyrocopter and the lichen, though, Toby. So I can't give you 100%. I'll give you 99.
It's not a gyrocopter game anyway, or a lichen game anyway. This is an Nature's Prophet safe lane, bro.
Yeah, right. Artesian in the house here or something?
No, it's a lot more people are starting to do that.
They are. No joke. In pubs, I've been seeing it a little bit more frequently, too.
Yeah.
They're experimenting with it.
It still definitely functions as an offlaner, because you kind of get everything you're searching for out of the Prophet. Like, if you're looking for a push kind of strat, if you're looking for a lot of ganking in the lanes, it's a lot better to put him on the safe lane. Like, a lot better. The quick burst of levels that you get and the safe farm that you get gives you such a huge injection of items. Like, the early game items, like, it's not just having phase boots, but it's the ability to have like that Hand of Midas, and then the quick transition. So you're there for the fights, and then you transition into the pushing items as well. Be it the attacking control ones of the Orchid, or Desolators, or Necrobooks, even just the Maelstrom works a charm. Yeah,
I think the biggest thing too is the late game situations where he can just go into a carry or the rat mode, and the biggest thing, as I was trying to say, is his laning phase for Nature's Prophet, where sure, you can dominate a lot of 1v1s, and he will outright win in those situations. Like against Faceless Void, he should do perfectly fine. That's one of the predominant offlaners that we've been seeing a lot lately. Obviously, Lone Druid, you just stick your treants on him, then it becomes really easy. And then he can just help out around the lanes. And then even if he's against a dual lane or a tri-lane, you can still pull creeps, or you can just go mid, snipe a courier, or go anywhere and do something productive. So that's why Nature's Prophet is highly valued in this patch since his buff up. And, well, okay, we got a lot of heal going on from Team Spirit. Abaddon and Oracle picked up here.
How do you even get a control out when you got both Oracle as well as Abaddon on the field? You got one
of
the most
Silence,
experienced. You got one of the most experienced Abaddon players as well, which is Golblack. He was, I'm not going to say he's one of the first, but he definitely played a lot of Abaddon back when it was that big core support hero that was always being drafted. And notice too who's drafting tonight. Golblack has not been in that captaincy in all the previous DOTA pick games that I've cast of his.
Wasn't it Afterlife?
Yeah, I believe so. It was Afterlife who was doing the drafting.
Yeah, that's curious. Maybe they're just like having a really, like we said, they aren't feeling too confident right now, losing to a lot of tier 2, tier 3 teams, and so they're probably changing stuff up. At the end of the day, a team is still a team. You're going to be talking a lot during the draft, hopefully, and then just the shot caller at the end and be like, oh, we want DP, no, we want Zeus, no, we want this. Well, at the end of the day, Golblack's going to be deciding what they will play, so...
Golblack's going to be like, which OP hero do you want?
Shut up!
He's not like that. Like, Golblack would be one of those guys that would be like, okay, well, I want to have a Huskar pickup. And be like, really? Really? Why do you think Huskar? No, you're an idiot. You're gonna be having Nature's Prophet. Boom, done. That's the conversation.
That's worse than what I said. That's worse than the shut up, because you basically say, hey, what do you want? No, shut. No.
He gives you an opportunity to explain your reasoning.
It's like, yeah, it's just getting shut down though. It's like, oh, yeah. I have hope. No, I have hope, Toby, and then it's sucked away from me.
Dude, like, at least you get a chance to speak your piece.
I guess, yeah. You get at least a little bit.
Okay, let's have a squiz at this right now, because, okay, I talked about the lack of counter push coming out from 99%. They go with Ven and Puck, both with elements of stopping push, Illusionary Orb being the only range one of that, but then you pick up a Spirit Breaker offlane. Now, this can work primarily because the safe lane of Team Spirit doesn't have a control. Unless this core hero they're about to pick up has a stun or something like that, or this is actually an Abaddon core. That would be another way to actually approach this, and then you get someone like a Disruptor, a Rubik, or something along those lines that helps control the Spirit Breaker.
Yeah, I'm really confused as to where they're going to lane right now. Abaddon and Oracle both need a lot of levels, so they're going to have to get their pulls off and timing, and then these are very greedy supports by nature, obviously because you need a lot of levels on them. Whereas the Bane and the Venge, they can just roam around, get a lot done early on. And the puck is perfect in this situation for the Oracle and Abaddon, but I don't think you're going to get a silence off on both of them during the mid-team fights. That's the biggest thing that counters these two heroes until maybe the Oracle gets or the Abaddon gets the upgraded mech. It's not coming to me. The
Greaves. The Guardian Greaves.
Those good things, and that normally takes a long time. So this is this like you said, safe lane. No.
I said it could be an option of a safe lane Abaddon. But it is most definitely Ramses on the Beastmaster. Now, he has been playing the safe lane whenever he's felt comfortable with the heroes, and it looks like that's exactly what they're doing. They're running a safe lane Beastmaster with 2 mangoes, a stout shield, pick up your branch, and the extra tangos. Always Gonna Fly is going to babysit him. That sends Gold Black to the north as the Abaddon. Looks like he's probably going to be building into, and you know it's going to come, it's going to be the Iron Talon build for him.
Yep, Iron Talon.
With an Nature's Prophet off lane, and then the OD into the mid. At 99%, it's already looking for first blood. They didn't bring everyone, though. The Bane was left behind. The smoke is broken because the OD is sitting in the trees. They actually got to go around him. However, their stun timing hasn't been perfect. But it's an imprisonment which just makes them wait 4 seconds before they claim first blood. There's no way the OD could have known either that he was breaking the smoke.
Yeah, he's hiding on the low ground there. Probably wanted to go just a little bit further to scout out to see if anything was happening, but not getting any vision. I thought he might have it because it is daytime, but didn't see them creeping up, and they get the sentry off.
Thought they might have actually had it just because you had Nature's Prophet on the other side. You want those treants searching around. They sent one into the Roshan pit to have a look there. Okay, that's just really nicely done as well by Mitch. 99% just took both bounty runes because Mitch did a point-blank charge onto Ramses to stop him from grabbing that. But yeah, I didn't see where the secondary tree went, but there was one tree that was just sitting inside the Roche pit. But if that tree walked up through the mid lane up to this area inside the dire jungle, it should have instantly known that there was something going on. Yeah,
maybe it would have caught somebody during the creep block, and then, this situation hurts the OD a lot. You don't want to go Astral Imprisonment against the puck here in this situation, but now he's forced into it just so he didn't die. And then talking about the lanes, Mitch here is going to get stunned up. Might eventually need to charge away with the Mango, but he's so tanky in this situation.
I'll be more concerned about the top lane. With the Brain Sap, the multiple stuns, Nature's Prophet's going to go down. It was a simple rotate around the side, and Nature's Prophet has no way to control this. And the Treants were sitting inside the lane. They're actually still just sitting there in the lane, as opposed to sitting on the sidelines watching the movement of the heroes.
One good thing is the lane is now pushed. So even though Nature's Prophet did die there, they'll have some income as long as they don't pull. So you get some levels here. Gold Black, I hope you don't steal them, though. That is the one thing that could be bad, stealing EXP of the Nature's Prophet here. But he might want to get up his levels, too, so he can have a Aphotic and the heal.
Grazine just got... he wasn't lucky. He got helped by Monty. Monty saw the fact that Iceberg left very early on to plant down a very defensive Obs ward. And the VS just rotates over, dewards it. So now there's no vision watching the rotation of the two supports of 99%. And it also bumped the VS up to level 2 by killing off that ward.
That's pretty good. And do they have a smoke on any of the sports? No. And they don't have a TP either from the Venge or the Bane here, but they both can't afford boots now if they really want to roam around effectively. And I think the biggest thing, though, is still the OD. Just because you fed First Blood, you're still not doing too bad in the mid lane. It's even right now against the puck. So
it is that effect of the OD, isn't it? I'm still concerned for 99% what happens when you do have that big group up from Team Spirit. And they do start forcing you out. But that it's kind of delayed. Like, Afterlife has only just hit level 2, 2.5 minutes in on this Nature's Prophet. And you look to the bottom lane. Like, okay, Spirit Breaker's had some influence in the map already. He's most definitely not keeping up with the CS of Ramses, but he's keeping up with the levels. And I don't know really how much of an effect Ramses is going to have on the fights. Like, does he go Blink Dagger early on? Does he rush the Necrobooks because he's on the safe lane? Is that the way you try and, like, win the fights?
Yes. Well, not necessarily the fights, but it gives you a lot of control, and when you lock down somebody, you can kill them solo. Like, that's the biggest thing as a Beastmaster, why you get it. Because the Inner Beast increases the attack speed of all your minions. You can also do Roshan pretty easily with it, and then, just the solo pickoffs like this.
Afterlife, this is not the way he wanted this to happen. He came over to take the aggro because his Treant got killed off by 99%.
Mid lane, they got the charge, but they need a bash here if they really want to kill him.
Yeah, that's going to be difficult. Support arriving from Always Want to Fly, but phase shift too powerful. Nature's Prophet was thinking about TPing in them, but luckily thought against it.
Oh, top rune here, Gold Black. Just, oh, he's going to get stunned here. And like I said, both of the cores have boots and he doesn't. We're not cores, the supports. Oh, Gold Black.
They have a mango or something? Like,
suicide, though.
Can they read? Yeah.
Oh,
no. They timed the attack perfectly. That's kind of brutal. Like, Abaddon, that's meant to be his like, the thing that pisses and tilts enemy players is the fact that you can just deny yourself at level 1.
Yep. And getting off those attacks like that was really nice to watch. You understood. You normally want to get level 2 in the Curse of Avernus too, a lot of times, just so you can help with your off lane, speed them up, and so they can't get picked off a lot of times. But in this situation, he kind of has to level up the coil to help out and be more of a supporting role. So, he's going back here. So 4-0 already for 99%. This is... I thought Team Spirit were going to put up...
Is there an extra bash? There's a brain snap. Mitch just needs to hit him once. The boar slowed him down too much. Colley's just going to rotate himself around and... Yep. Fortune's End. It flies out. The Nightmare ticking him down. It's going to be taken off by Always Want to Fly. The Sprout arriving in too. Bane with the brain snap finds the kill. Mitch hoping for some kind of bash, some kind of advantage here, and he's just not going to get it. Now it's Cole who's in a little bit too deep. He's got brain sap up in a moment. The one charges though didn't give enough mana to use it, so it's actually going to be a double kill for Always Want to Fly. The Oracle taking 2 of them.
That's really good for the Oracle too now, because he's going to have the Arcane Boots up, and he can start spamming out the spells. That's the biggest problem with this hero, is getting to your Arcane so you can spam out Purifying Flames. And you just see how much little work he did in that team fight with 100 mana, with Fate's Edict, and then completely crushing the Bane, as well as the Purifying Flames, finishing off the last hit there on Spirit Breaker. So, oh, actually he's going for an Urn here. Interesting. Normally, at times, the most cost-effective mana thing is the Fortune's End. So it's like 110, and then Purifying Flames is only 60 here. So he has a lot of mana pool to really work with it and not get away with it. Ramsey's getting charged bottom, though. Yeah,
with the Silence available and the Dream Coil, it's going to be difficult for the Beastmaster to really answer this. And they gank him just before he hits the level 6 too. It's if they get to kill him this time around. The orb is too far off target, so they charge in instead. That'll find the kill. But a little bit of accessibility is having to be triggered. And with the ball that's still here from the Beastmaster, Monty gets slowed down, but yep, the Sprout's in the wrong position. And Monty's now considering turning.
He bottled him. They had the ward there. Is it going to hit the... Oh, it hit.
Yeah, the orb connects. No rift, however, available. It was on cooldown still. So they need to catch up to him again.
Gave vision. Oh, that's funny. It gave vision for the little satyrs here, the Vools, to really attack and slow him down. Yeah, this is one thing I will flag for the Spirit Breaker that's really bad, is not having a poison orb here in the offlane situation. Like, if you have that to really chase down enemies, they would have gone down a lot sooner here. And he's got level 6 here. Roar could be pretty much the death of Mitch.
So do you want to... Okay, yeah, they're going to... They don't really have to commit it, because they can just... They might have been worried about him charging out of there. That would be the only saving grace for him. Because he was so low. Like, he just roared him when he had 50 HP.
Yeah, it's really weird to see that. And he was already getting chased down. They obviously kept tabs of him on it and kept clicking him to see what his mana is. And you're going to know that it costs 100 mana to charge away. So...
And this hurts. Like, Ramses is probably being even more defensive with his abilities just because he doesn't have a lot of mana. But that means he never got the Hawk available. And he gets picked off. Didn't see the smoke movement of 99%. And almost it's too easy to get it. God Strength already activated on top for Gogol here. He used it the first time to take out that tier 1 tower. They found another opening. 2-man Dream Call. 99% were there. Goldblight's going to get silenced as well. With the orb forward, it will connect over and always want to fly, but there's not enough damage from Monty to finish the job here. But while they're worried about that, the top tower is kind of already taken. The double TPs are on the way. The Warcry has already been used. Goggy, a little concerned here. Nature's Prophet's going to TP over. It's going to be trade-off time.
TP, he's going to get it.
Wow, do they actually have no stuns? No stuns there, and then OD dies in the middle lane to the 4-man rotation of 99%. Oh, wow, this is tilt time for Spirit. They've got to stabilize the table.
I was going to even say, even if you use the TP for Roar, that is completely worth it. You're like, there's no other options for you to do there except for TP out. And then if you make them waste at least one big spell, that would have been worth it. And then you get catch a break because it's on cooldown. So really well played there. It asks the question, and this is the reason too why we were talking about it before. The expenditure of big abilities like Roar, like the cooldown time, you say, well, 1 minute's not a long time, but as you saw, it's a problem. It's pretty damn long when you have a Spirit Breaker charge that's 12 seconds. Like, that's the biggest thing. As well as Puck's all of his spells, like even getting on top with the Illusionary Orb. I mean, they just keep ganking everywhere on the map, and it's working out. That's the problem with 99%'s lineup, is if they don't get the ganks off, they don't get Puck a really good start and him up to a Blink Dagger, then they have, like, no chance in the game because they're just going to get out-farmed, it seems like. Found your target straight into Fiend Script. They want to put out as much damage into that Abaddon as possible. Yeah. And how are we looking here for the Ancient stacks? It's currently being blocked right now from... Oh, that sucks. By the Treants. They're coming for Goggy again. Where's these TP supports? Okay, 2 of them are already on the way. Sven going to turn for the stun and the God Strength burning through Ramses. The 9-minute control of Afterlife. Always want to fly. He does find the kill over on the Sven. As this Nature's Prophet runs to the tree line. They need to see the vision with a jump forward. They Dream Call to actually cancel his TP out. And that'll be a 2 for the price of 1, but Sven was definitely worth a lot more. Oh man, if you were the Bane here for Cole, you would want that back, that playback. You just have to go for the Oracle Sleep. The Nature's Prophet right click is not going to do anything. All the damage that's being done in the team fights is the Purifying Flames at this point. So just a little bit of misplay there coming in for 99%. They could have saved their Sven. So in the end of the day, definitely worth it, I think, for Team Spirit. Making sure that they all rotate up and then killing off the Sven. So how are we looking for Puck's Blink Dagger timing here, though? It's a little late. Like, we're only 11 minutes into the game, but he's still sitting at 1700. But it's going to be late because of the map positioning. Top lane's pushed out too far. He'll have to farm underneath his own tier 1 tower in the mid, but it's definitely not a safe place to be on the map. The Observer Ward's watching the Ancient stack of 99%, and 99% is still wondering where they can start ganking. Like, they looked towards Roshan and pinged Roshan previously, but yeah, there's no way they can do it with their lineup currently. Even with Sven having the heal, like, through the Helm of the Dom, plus the Ogre Club, he's got a lot of sustain. But the Puck doesn't do any damage. Neither does the SB, really. Yeah, they're getting a lot of damage done with their Avenged and Bane dual combo right now because of the Brain Sap and the stun coming out, baiting out mid here. Oh, they're going to go for the bait on top rune here. Do they have a swap? They have the Fiend's Grip. Do we have any rotations? Gallblack should be TPing, but no, he doesn't even have one. They're letting him die. They're not even worrying about it. Nature's Prophet was in the neighborhood, but yeah, they're not trying to defend that OD. In fact, Monty just runs in. Afterlife. Oh, he stopped. The Dream Call's going to go down. He'll attempt the TP out.
Wave of Terror gives vision and the stun, and of course the orb did the same thing. And that's where your Blink Dagger came in quicker.
Bottom lane.
Yep.
They're already going in for more.
Mass TP. Ramses was actually knocked back. The Nightmare will keep his Roar out of the fight. This time, the control on Oracle is perfect. The Bane will take a triple kill here in the fight, and he's going to be looking for more. Another charge forward. Ramses protected by Goldblack for the moment, but they're still on the run. Here comes your Stormbolt, the Brain Sap, as well as going to be VS who takes the kill. And then Nightmare is just used on the OD. Grazine, he's locked in too far. Gordon's going to run away from this one, especially from that OD.
Oh, Nature's Prophet TPing in. Do they have...
Oh,
yeah,
nice
they have a
Sprout.
Quelling Blade.
Really nice Sprout. Actually locked the Bane in. The Brain Sap will make him work for it. But that's all.
It's still at the end of the day. Maybe at the end of it, they will get a Roche here. This is very scary end, though.
That Dream Coil is off cooldown. There's pings coming out. Like, there's definitely a question mark coming out around Roshan.
Oh, it's too late, though.
Is it?
The Arcane Orb is doing so much work.
They need the VS to do a Wave of Terror, but his TP's on cooldown. He can't get out to him. The creep is finally going to come in here and see the state of Roshan. Monty, do you do this? He had no real team with him. That was his problem. The Sven was not ready to go at all, so they had to concede it.
And because they killed the Bane off, his streak was given over. And that's not looking too good here. That's Abaddon getting up to his level 6, up to 7 here. He won't be able to be killed off easily here. That's why they're just backing off. And
they at least know where that Observer Ward is. Because with his run up there, actually, only now they plant the Observer Ward. Nature's Prophet dies underneath his own tier 1 tower while Sven takes out the top tier 2. There's more rotations coming over. It's the smoke of Iceberg. So the Aphotic Shield comes up from Goldblack to start it all off. And there's a double damage rune over on the puck. He's got a Dream Call available too, but the Roar in the air. Okay, that OD already had a high amount of stolen intelligence. It's a double kill for the Beastmaster. They can't get Iceberg to chase down any further. Grazine's too far back behind that tier 1 tower. But when this goes down, that's Rod of Atos up, and now the 5 Men of Teen Spirit's fully online.
yeah, I think the biggest thing though is Sven did get a lot done. He got the tier 2 top. He isn't coming to these team fights, and he's farming like a madman. So, but still, they're 99% are doing a really good job, just not keeping tabs of that Roche. Really hurt them, and then now they have to defend this mid. They need 5 seconds for the puck.
They're going on Goldblack already. Iceberg's going to enjoy this situation. That Sven's got no mana to work with. There's no stun. Even when God Strength comes back off cooldown. Okay, they find the kill over on the Oracle, and then the Spirit Breaker just goes through even further, but Goggy's still in a little bit of hurt. Iceberg stands his ground. Now 55 stolen intelligence. Okay, the 99 just had to disengage. This OD is too big. Goldblack's just going to keep giving him life. More and more, the Sprout will give some extra distance, and Mitch realizes now with that Rod of Atos in just how tanky Iceberg is. It's a double kill right now for the OD. He deserves to have a rampage at this point. He just keeps pumping out so much. Afterlife, well, you'll see Monty blink himself away. Couldn't get the attack in time to stop it, however. 90 points of stolen intelligence.
That's insane. I don't think I've seen it that high ever. I need a stat for that ASAP. Oh my goodness.
I don't have one for you.
90 intelligence. Oh, that's absurd. That's more than like Slark with Essence Shift, feels like. But still chasing here. Iceberg. He still has the Aegis. They're going to get the Roar off. Nice there. Ram swap. Not a range.
Well, yeah. That Sven did not want to go into this fight. They're going to drop the Dream Call down. Iceberg, he's pretty low. Remember, this guy's still got the Aegis of the Immortal. It's still in his inventory at the moment. Monty gets slowed down. Iceberg takes another double kill. He's now up to 5 kills, all of them taken within the last 2 minutes.
That's just so greedy from the Venge as well as the Puck. Trying to save your Sven there when he's already dead to rights. And then Puck just going in with the Dream Coal. And then now they're even going to get a huge Ancient stack here. This is... Oh, 99%. You started off perfect. Game perfect. And then they're just letting it slip out of their hands right now.
Yeah. This is becoming a world of hurt. And it's something, too, where maybe I should have stuck to my guns a little bit more for, like, the way I saw the draft happening. Where I'm just like, you know what? Nothing is going to stop Team Spirit when they 5-man. And then 99% kept getting kill after kill after kill. I'm just like, wait, this Nature's Prophet's not going to have any real power. The Beastmaster has been shut down. The Necrobooks will have to take time before they can be built up. But 99% have given them kill after kill. And this, like, timing problem, which was there for Team Spirit, is kind of gone out the window now. Like, they've got their Necrobook level 3. It's coming out in the courier at the moment. You get a fresh Blink Dagger over on the OD. So Iceberg's becoming the initiation point. The only issue for Team Spirit is the OD sucks at taking out towers. So they have to rely on the build of Nature's Prophet.
Yeah, they have Inner Beast to help out quite a bit when they're pushing. But other than that, it's all coming down to the right clicks.
Monty.
Here. He's fine.
He's out. He's out. He blinked at the right time. But this is the right thing for Team Spirit. Take out all the outer towers. The ones which are a lot easier where you can use the Inner Beast. Obviously going high ground, you need to have the Necrobooks, and you need to have probably even some... I don't even know if you want to have a BKB on the OD before you go high ground. Team Spirit have been known to be a little impatient with this stuff. So I'm seeing Iceberg like having a couple of decisions like, do we go, do we not?
There's no way, not in this situation. I mean, it's too easy to Venge swap somebody into your base, and then you're completely caught out of position. Then all Puck really has to do, ooh, you're gonna get the TP on time, but yeah, all the Puck really has to do is just silence Goldblack in these team fights and the Oracle, one or the other. Oh, they're chasing really aggressively here.
They have the Observer Ward to help him out, but the problem is Iceberg had that Observer Ward in the mid lane and let him know just exactly who was running at him. The Nightmare keeping Ramses out of the fight. Wrath of Nature now going to go through as well. Afterlife actually pushed Mitch down, but OD! Oh my! The damage output from him. He didn't even have that much stolen, but it's a level 2 ultimate. And because of his farm already, that's 3 quick heroes dealt with. They get another imprisonment off. And this is that's a very dead Puck. He can't jaunt himself away fast enough, and Monty's going to go down. Triple kill for Iceberg. And I believe this game is out of control now. This is a mid-rax.
Yeah, that's 99% showing how inexperienced they are, just getting way too aggressive at the wrong places. I mean, you have to know it's daytime. Beastmaster Hawks up. They even have really good vision scouting out where they were going. And then the perfect roar into the obscenities. Oh, this is pretty much game over now in this situation. I was really...
They could rotate
I was really
bottom.
glad from 99%. This is... Oh, devastating.
It felt good at the start. And Team Spirit, like... you can't blame them for the initial start. Like, OD getting caught in that position. Yeah, maybe a train could have scouted out. A lot of what ifs. We can judge it easily from an armchair. But it was the next couple of kills that just came after, like Abaddon not being able to deny himself at that point. Just nice play by 99%. Good rotations from them. But a couple of slips, you give momentum back to Team Spirit, and now you've lost your mid-melee racks, and you know Team Spirit's going to be coming again soon. Like, Roshan spawns up in 45 seconds, maybe. And if Team Spirit can get control of that, then this is game. There's no way 99% can defend the high ground. Getting moments like this, like if they can kill off Always Want to Fly nice and quick, the Roar comes out, however, it stops Ven from really attacking and bought time for Always Want to Fly to get that mech off. They're still chasing up after the Oracle, and they can't even kill him. He's earning up, he's healing himself up, they've lost this Ven, Mitch will go down as well, Monty goes for one quick stun, so at least he'll bring down the OD, and that's 1,000 gold for the Puck, but the damage has been done. A triple kill for Ramses this time around. And just look to the bottom lane. Afterlife will summon an army, and they will take out that bottom tower at least.
Yeah, there's way too much sustain, and it's just so much teamwork going on from Team Spirit, whereas the side of 99%, they only really have the mech from the Venge, and it just, they can cancel so many things with all of their spells. You can cancel Fiend's Grip really easily with the Abaddon here. You have the Beastmaster Roar setting up everything perfectly. It's becoming hell, and then they focused everything they wanted on this tanky-ass OD, and they finally got him, but it just leaves so much room for the rest of their team to do a lot of work in the team fight. And yeah, that's pretty much GG. It's a good call here. It's not much left in the tank.
Yeah, this would have just been wasting everyone's time if they try to stay in it. There's just no way. There's just no way to repel them when they came in again on the top lane, and you'd understand they'd have the Aegis Immortal. You could try and contest for the Roshan fight, but you put the word out perfectly, man. The sustain of Team Spirit. It was all about the sustain. They just could not finish the job. They didn't have the damage output to do so. And this means Team Spirit take game number 1. We'll be back for game number 2 in just a moment, so stay tuned. We will return.